The ReachEdge Secure Dashboard tile contains some important business-critical data, so it requires you to log in again. You'll find a link to set your password in an email from Reach Local entitled Reach Local Security Notice Set Password. But if you've forgotten your password, just hit the Forgot Password button and follow the instructions to reset. This is the same password you'll use to log into the ReachEdge app. ReachEdge has two main components. On the one hand, it's there as a reporting tool, so you can see where your site visitors come from, how they find your website, and which sources bring in the most visitors, calls, and form submissions. On the other hand, it's there as a lead management tool, so you can manage your incoming messages and stay in touch with your contacts. By now, you should have installed the ReachEdge code on your website, which will give you the full suite of reporting. I'll take you through each of the sections, which is the lead inbox, contacts, reporting, and the message center. The lead inbox is the home page of your ReachEdge dashboard. Here you'll see all of your incoming calls and messages. In order to view one of your contacts or incoming messages, just click on it and you'll see a summary of the incoming message, or you can show more to see the entire chat. If this person left an email address, then you can also directly reply by hitting the reply button. You'll see an email template opens and you can reply straight away. There are 4 contact statuses: new, prospect, customer and other, which you can change here. You can also send a lead to a colleague or member of staff by clicking this button. Looking down the incoming leads, you can see incoming calls. You can play any of your incoming calls by just pressing this button. And you can make notes about the call just below. You can also add a tag, and tags can be really helpful to organise your incoming contacts. They can be whatever you like, and you can make use of the tags later to send emails to a certain tagged group. When the leads are blue, it means they are red, and you can mark them red by just clicking the blue button. You can also mark them as important by clicking the star. Along the top there are sub-tabs which have filtered the leads by source, so for calls, forms and emails, and chats from your live chat assistant. You can export all of your contacts in the top right. You can also search using certain criteria, such as date, status, and tags. This is the Contacts tab. It's your address book and works in a very similar way to the lead inbox. You can export, search, and add new contacts. You can also make notes on any of your contacts and tag any customers. If you already have a large database of contacts you want to add, then you can send them over to us in a CSV file at edge_support@newsquest.co.uk and we'll get them added for you. Moving on to the Reporting tab. For ReachEdge, there are 3 reports. The first is the Marketing Activity Report. This graph shows all of your activity in the last 30 days per day and per source. You can change the time frame in the top right. Scrolling down, there are further breakdowns of the activity into calls, forms and emails, and chats by source in easy-to-view graphs, and at the foot of the page in a table format. The second report is a traffic detail report. It shows a similar report, but for all site visits per day and per source. Scroll down further and see the top referring sources. And for each source, you can see the top 4 referring sites. The last report is the Contact Activity Report. It shows how new contacts grow over time. The bars are the number of new contacts per day, and the line is the total new contacts. Just below is an overview of all new contacts by time and date. This could be useful if, for example, the majority of your new contacts are added, say, between 5:30 and 6:30. It might be worth having someone stay late to answer the phones. Moving on to the final tab, the Message Centre. Here you'll find a selection of automated email templates which we've created for you. As a default, they're all switched off, but you can easily turn them on here. You can also edit them by clicking on them. This email template is designed for sending yourself an email notification to notify yourself you've received a new lead. You can also send out automated responses to new leads anytime a new lead gets in touch. For example, you can send a new contact a 3-day follow-up business notification. You can also send out automated responses to new leads anytime they get in touch, using the Send New Contacts a Welcome Email template. There's loads of emails to choose from. For example, you could send a promotional email to let your customers know that spring's coming. You click Edit in the top right-hand corner, you can see the body of the email. You can see your logo and your trackable phone number has already been placed in the email. And you can edit the content here. It's up to you whether you send these emails to all of your contacts, or contacts with a certain status, or contacts who you've already tagged in a certain way. You can see all of the templates that drive the emails in the Templates section. You can duplicate, delete and create templates here. The last section in the Message Centre is the Tag Overview. From here you can simply see a list of all of your tags, and you can create new ones, and you can also delete them. The last page is Account Settings. If you haven't already placed the ReachEdge code on your site, you can find it here. And it's from the Notifications tab that you can schedule a daily, weekly or monthly lead activity report to yourself and other recipients. And you can view your call tracking numbers from the phone numbers section. Remember, this dashboard is also available for you to use as an app in the App Store. Just search for ReachEdge. If you need any help, just email us on edge_support@newsquest.co.uk.